exhausted. I'm tired and I just want to hit my bed and sleep. Because I think, yeah, this was the toughest match I've been involved in. When you go 15 minutes with 10 men, um, it was hard. And you had to try and coach and keep the players honest. So yeah, it was a very difficult challenge for us. Um, but I have to compliment the players for the effort, the hard work. It was not easy because I said yesterday in the post match that Angola is a team who who, who, who manage the ball very well. They move. Um, they keep you honest. So I think if we organize in defense and we make it difficult, we'll have some joy in behind because they really do push high. And yeah, unfortunately, we found ourselves very early, um, goal down and a player down as well. So it wasn't ideal. And you really have to think outside the box, and you have to think how you're gonna keep still the function of the team so that you can still be positive and try and make a game of it. But um, I'm just excited. I'm just happy for the players that they weren't denied all the hard work they've done to go so early down, a man down, and they fought. They showed resilience, and hopefully the fans could be happy with what they saw. They saw a team that will fight till the last minute, and for next, now we turn our attention to our next match, and hopefully we cut out all the mistakes because the mistakes is what's costing us. We cause ourselves a lot of pain because I know it's players to still get nervous now. I understand the occasion is big, but I think it's players now. You have to take control, and you can't still be nervous. And our team, again, first half we looked extremely nervous. Second half, everyone calms down, and then you play accordingly. But football, you can't play 45 minutes, and then the other 45 minutes you don't play because that's why the levels are completely different. So, but I'm happy for the team. I don't look happy, but I am happy. I'm just tired. I'm just exhausted.
Hello, coach. My name is Dolesem from Africa Love Media, and my question is today, full stadium capacity 46,520 spectators on the field. How important was it for Harare Stars today playing with the home support in full attendance?
Today we experienced the 12th man. The fans was incredible. The Mexican wave. I think at times when the game wasn't going accordingly to the way we planned and the way we set up, because we have a player less, but the fans gave us that extra little boost. And every time when you saw the performance was dropping a little bit, and Angola was starting to play the upper hand, and they were playing the way they wanted to play. The fans just kept making an incredible noise, and it kind of lifted the players. So I think today we really, really, really survived because we had unbelievable fans. We had unbelievable support from the first minute to the last minute, except for when they thought we went a goal behind. That was the most quietest I've ever heard the stadium. It was good. Even I was defeated because my heart sank. My heart just dropped. But then when the VAR intervened, rightfully so as well, because it was an offside, it was a clear offside, so the goal was disallowed, it rightfully. So I feel the pain for Angola, that jubilation, the thing that you wanted, but yeah. And then when the roll came back, we knew, oh, we're still in it, so we still have a chance. So yeah, the fans was magnificent, amazing, and I think um, The players can't be any more prouder to be Kenyan, to have this as your fans because it was just simply incredible. Yeah.
All right, my name is Dennis Siram from Our African Football. So I'll pick up from where you ended, talking about the emotions of the moment. I watched you on the touchline when the goal happened, and you just returned to sit down. You just went to sit down on your bench when it happened. But I didn't even see when or how you got up, and suddenly within a second you were back on the touchline, guiding your team to sort of keep the point in the game. I want you to just guide me the change of emotions during that brief moment from when the goal was scored and when you got back onto the touchline, and even given your rich career and how everything happened in the game today, do you think a game like this, how everything happened, will rank into one of your most emotional parts, even as a footballer and as a coach in your career?
Hell yeah. The emotions was, like I said, I had to be thinking from we went to 10 men down. It was the first time that I think this much in a match because most of the time I let the players, they know the structure, they know the way we play because we've trained on it. So when the game starts, I allow them to play free and not intervene. So I don't need to think about anything. I trust them. But today, when you went down, like the brain is just constantly ticking and ticking. And that's why you saw I was almost on the touchline the whole 90 minutes because I couldn't go every time I want to sit. I said, my team needs me, so I need to be there again. And then, yeah, I think emotionally, it looked like we could cause an upset with 10 men. That's what I felt. So I just felt that it was imperative to keep the instructions, to keep the energy going so the players know that what they were doing was working and it was good. And we're going to get back at our position because, yeah, they were in full control of possession, but they never hurt us in any way or shape. So we knew that the counter attack would be on and we could have an opportunity to go and you know. So then when we get the moment, Ben Stanley again. So you expect that he uses his intelligence, or you go to the corner flag, you run the clock down, because we are happy we started with 1 point, so we could finish the game with 1 point, and you have a player less. If you had told me that, I'd take it before the game even kick off. So then you go on a counter attack where you create for yourself in Angola and look like they didn't have the energy to come back and get at us. So Ryan Ogam makes a good run. So I understand from an attacking midfielder, you want to play the ball into the striker. But from the way that we played the ball, the left back makes an overlap. Abut makes that overlap. So if you slid him in, it's a simple pass across the park for the striker then to attack, which the defender is running backwards. So that's what you think in a game that you still active, you can still, your thought process is still good enough to make that right decision instead of playing the pass, the dangerous pass, which could be easily intercepted. And he ended up making again the wrong decision and going there instead of there. And then straight from that counter, they counter the counter and they go and score the game, the winning goal of the game. And of course, my heart dropped because I was sad for the players, the effort that they put in to find themselves in that situation where they could have won it if they had made the right decisions. And then one wrong pass costed us uh, a performance of grit, a performance of guts, where no one expected us to even compete with 10 men against Angola. And we took them all the way to the wire. So that's why I felt for everybody that was on that pitch today that was wearing a white shirt. Um, yeah, my energy, the heart, everything just dropped. And that's why I felt defeated. So I went to sit down. Um, almost biting all my nails off because I didn't know what my message to the players were going to be after the match, and then eventually when VAR intervened, well, I had to be back and show the same energy. So that was the sensation.